Good day, I'm Adventure Argonaut. This is Star Trek The Next Generation, a final Unity. And last time what did we do? We saved the space station after it was attacked by some weird chameleon drone thingy, and now we are looking for some doctor with a really strange and difficult name. Like on an orangutan planet, like a feminist orangutan planet. Well, you will see what I mean by the orangutans very soon. My streams are all working, and I noticed that apparently, like the sound didn't work, like it was all choppy and stuff in the intro when at least on some platforms. I don't know if it's different, like on Quick and Twitch and stuff. So maybe I will, once I get back to the ship, maybe I'll go to the holodeck and see if the what's that? The intro cutscene, like maybe I can play it again, and hopefully it's gonna be work properly. But like the voice lines and stuff seem to be working normally. So yeah, these are Constable Lixie. We already talked to her last time, and she was uncooperative. Basket. What is kind of basket?
This basket holds fruit, roots, and larvae for the constable's veranda bird. Morassians typically use the bones of the dead to make useful objects.
Okay, that's gruesome. Can we
I
take
do not believe that will work.
it? Can we...
This basket holds fruit, roots, and larvae for the constable's veranda bird. Morassians typically use the bones of the...
Okay. Let's talk to the
Visitors
bird.
for Constable Lixie. Constable Lixie is present.
So the bird can actually talk.
Verandas are highly intelligent avian mammals with sophisticated vocal abilities.
I guess it's sort of like a parrot, but
The
smarter.
braiding is woven from stone and hair, traditionally taken from the Euclean tribal matriarch after her death. I do not believe that will work.
Okay.
No unusual reading.
This window.
Intriguing.
Very intriguing. Oh,
The carvings are signatures of all past inhabitants of these quarters.
I wonder if that will be significant in some
The
other
carvings are
quarters.
signatures of all past inhabitants. Constable Lixie is a Morassian of the Euclean species. She oversees the preserve and reports directly to the planetary government.
It's a computer can we use? Hello,
I do
computer.
not believe that will work.
Computer port. Port.
A standard tricorder can establish a data link with this computer.
Ah,
I acknowledge your curiosity. Please do not.
okay, so we have to kill her and then hack into the computer. See if Troy can talk to the bird. Maybe.
Visitors for Constable Lixie.
Okay.
That's not what.
What's this? Looks dangerous. Oh no. Laboratory. What else do we have? There's fruit. Is it gonna attack if I take the fruit?
I think it wants to be fed.
Can we talk to it?
That won't work.
Let's first. What is this?
A magnificent sight. I must bring Alexander here someday. He would enjoy it.
Yes, the mountains. It wasn't the creepy
It
flying
is an
thing.
excellent vantage point for overseeing the preserve. That is the doctor's laboratory.
Alright. Let's go back to Diana, since she's here already. Oh. Okay. Now we got the fruit. What's this?
This terminal is inactive.
Okay, let's use data.
This port can accommodate an external power source to run the kiosk.
We use a tricorder as a power source.
This port can accommodate an This terminal is offline. The power grid in this area may be damaged.
Uh-huh.
Intriguing. We do not know enough about the biotopes to accurately direct the field units. However, the biotope computer may contain the necessary information. We do not know enough about the We do not know enough about the biotopes.
Okay. Can we use tricorder?
We do not know enough about... We do not know...
Okay, biotope. I don't know what is a biotope. But I know I don't know enough about it. That's all I know. Okay, so we can go to the laboratory like this. The walking speeds, that's like... Is there like fast travel? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I double clicked. Let's go back. No, okay, yeah, double click doesn't work. It's just like it ends at this point. Okay. Carcass. More like car ass. Field unit so they're drones.
This paramammalian species has been cryogenically preserved for medical analysis. It is a sonic scope. It uses acoustic resonances to analyze molecular structures. The biotable incorporates bioassay hardware to analyze specimens and perform scans. The bioprobe analyzes samples that a field unit collects from specimens. It is used primarily for zoological analysis. I do not believe that.
Bioprobe, yes. Okay, can we use it on these things?
I see no way of using.
Okay, what's this?
The field unit is configured for a specific terrain and climate. It monitors the conditions of animals who have been injected with identification microchips. The field unit.
Can we take one?
I do not believe that.
Piping. Oh, we can actually take it. Alright.
Dr. Hun Forsch has maintained an excellent laboratory. All of her equipment is highly advanced. The computer is a Birkin 400K model from Arguello 9. The system is accessed by voice print or password.
Okay, can we talk?
That is unnecessary. I do not believe that. A massive computer fragmentation has erased the doctor's files. The only salvageable message from her daily log is sessions with Tracker Melas cancelled. Schedule again after field trip.
With Tracker Melas.
Dr. Hun Forsch has maintained an excellent... It is possible that this animal is an Akana boar from the planet Jervis.
Jarvis.
The biotable incorporates bioassay hardware.
Oh,
The overhead sensor array conducts molecular and biospectral analysis. It projects holographic images of a specimen or scan. The overhead sensor array conducts molecular...
use it.
I do not believe that.
Let's save lab with stuff. Very descriptive. Okay. Don't think there's anything else here. Maybe go talk to Lixie. Ah, okay, there's crossroads, so there's different play. Okay. Okay, there's many places. For shuttle dock.
The micro-generator uses thermal energy to replenish its internal power source.
We take the generator. We did, okay?
This device, I believe this shuttle dock also serves as the customs area. As there are no expected flights, there is no staff. This cargo shuttle is powered by two 2,250 millicochrane warp engines.
So there's war.
I do not believe that. I do not believe.
Oh. Ah, okay, now we could try to hail the ship, okay?
This cargo shuttle, no unusual. The preserve is one of the largest protected biospheres in existence. Its total area rivals the Ferguson Desert habitat on Betco 7.
Betco. Okay, okay. And we got the battery thingy. Karen. Where's the tree? Ah, so this is
The
that's all.
Morassians commonly inhabit atoll trees, extremely long-lived
See,
growths which
orangutans
can
live in
attain
trees.
heights in excess of 600 meters.
Fine, let's go to the quarantine shelter and get some exotic disease and perish from it. Come on, run. Can't you run? Come on, Mr. Data. La 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 la.
This panel controls access to the quarantine area. The gates open automatically in the event of a power failure. This is the harmonic collector control. The collector has been set to emit a brief high-energy pulse. This panel controls the containment field. The field is centered on the harmonic collector. The harmonic collector operates on the same principle as the Bussard ram scoop collector. Its purpose, however, is to reconfigure sound waves. This cage was broken open from the inside, most likely by the last creature it held. These generators create a network of force field segments to form separate containment areas. I do not believe that will. I do not believe. The harmonic collector operates on the same principle. I am receiving readings of unusually high ionic residue.
I don't know what that means.
This
but
panel
something.
controls access to the quarantine.
Can we use these consoles?
I do not believe
Play a
that.
game on the console. What sort of?
I do not believe.
Wouldn't it be
do not
easier
believe
instead
that
of
will
having,
work.
you know, consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, or whatever? It's just be console 1, console 2, console 3. Everything would be clearer, right?
I see no way of using. I see no way of using this.
Okay, I don't really see what to do here. Well, we know the cage was broken, so that probably means something. Marine biotope. And then we wait. Yeah, definitely. Like, okay, maybe while we walk, I will. Is the game running? Yes, it's still. Oh, I saw a dinosaur jump. I'll try to see online whether there is actually like a, fast travel or something. Like, the jellyfish. Starfield, no, wrong game. Walk speed, maybe if there are a way to increase the walk speed. So some sort of article. You can hold shift to increase the walk speed for a fraction. Hold Alt F12. Okay, so that's supposed to be like a feature of. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. This is. And Alt F12. I'm certainly gonna save before I try that, but like supposedly that's some DOSBox thing. Jelly. I get message fast forward on and off immediately. So I don't know. Well, but if this makes walking much easier. That's very nice to know.
Intriguing. This terminal is offline. The power grid in this area may be... This port can accommodate an
Alright. Let's use this thing. Fine, walk away first so we can see the thing. Yes.
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are within the jelly corals and the water. I do not believe that will... This is a topographical map of the biotope.
Can we scan it into a tricorder?
No unusual... According to the kiosk map, the population within the living jelly corals is constantly in flux. According to the kiosk map, the population within the living jelly corals is constantly in flux.
Yeah, if they're in flux. Creepy jellyfish thingies. Reminds me of Morrowind. They were creepy, those thingies. Can I use these?
I see no way.
How about these things? Field units. Okay. I'm getting a sample. Not quite sure why we need a sample yet, but probably do need samples. Okay, shift worked even for this. We can take the field unit. Let's see.
The field unit is configured for a...
Can we use bioprobe? Yes. Okay, that's how it works.
The sample of the grath eel shows a slightly elevated white blood count. but all other readings are normal.
Wait, is this a graph?
According to the kiosk map,
It says jelly coral, but is it a bug or is it the same?
according to the kiosk,
Like two different names for the same animal?
this is a top.
See if Crusher uses med tricorder.
It's not working.
Not working.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not working.
So her tricorder isn't working. Should have checked it before we left. Fine. I just no. Get the battery back. This thing. All right. Let's go here. Ooh, okay, this is so much faster. Okay, at least, yeah, they did realize how slow the
These
walking is.
Derwin and Grotke trees appear to be thriving. The preserve clearly uses excellent soil management techniques. We do not know enough about the biotopes to accurately direct the field units. However, the biotope computer may contain the necessary information.
This looks like some, from He-Man, like where Hordak or Skeletor lives. The Fright Zone. Snake Mountain.
This micro-generator is completely drained, yet the charge should have lasted several days under these conditions.
Aha, so how can we recharge it? Maybe try to hail the
Beam us
Enterprise? No! I just wanted to talk. See if we lost all our equipment since we've been up.
Counselor Troy, please report to the transporter room. Lieutenant Commander Data, please report to the transporter room. Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
Crusher.
Dr. Crusher, please report to the transporter room.
If we lost all the equipment, yeah, I don't know if they're waiting somewhere, but it'll be easier just to reload. Leave sake. Don't think we took the sample yet. Nope.
The kiosk might have the information.
Okay, let's use Data. I don't trust her abilities.
I see no...
Don't get in the way, you fat-ass android.
This is a topographical map. This is a topographical map of... The field unit is stalled. It is not configured for this biotope.
Because we used C. So, okay, we have to use the right one. Interesting. Because last time it was accidentally correct. So, C and this. Alright. And take this back. But now it's going to be drained. Yeah, now it's drained.
The micro-generator uses thermal... This terminal... This port... These... We do not know...
Oh, okay, now it's not drained. Alright, I'm confused.
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are the 4 tunnels within that petrified tree.
Can I use...
I see no way of using this.
Okay.
The field unit is stalled.
Okay, so let's try B. Yes. So what is this?
The blood sample from this Nero wolf contradicts its ID tag.
Nero wolf.
Additional lab work would be advisable.
Okay, let's go to the 3rd place then. Yes, works. I don't know why it was
This is a
strange, maybe
topographical
because
map
I
of the
left the
biotope.
area
The main
and came
habitats-
back, so maybe it spent all
This is
the
a
energy.
topographical map of the biotope.
Okay, but let's try to use the field unit A on something. Crater, okay. Yes. See, I could be a exobiologist or something. I know how to do this thing. You know,
This sample
Data
indicates
is
a
an
vegetarian
exobiologist.
diet, but the ID tag identifies the Sunil rodent as a carnivore. Additional lab work would be advisable.
Okay, so now we have this. I guess we have to go to the lab, like it just said. Samples.
This is a topograph.
Yeah, good. You reminded me I should check this back. Not sure if we're gonna need it anymore. Walk. Yes. Let's go to the lab. Yeah, now he's quite fast. Press the button. So how to use these things? Samples? Biotable? No. Sonic scope?
Serial diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy.
So what, is it like electric vampires or something?
Serial diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal.
It was the red one.
The blood sample from this Nero wolf contradicts its ID tag. Additional lab work would be advisable.
Ah,
Serial diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag.
okay. So what now?
I do not believe.
Ah, then we can get a carcass. Wasn't expecting that.
Intriguing.
Not sure what to do with them.
The computer is a Birkin 400K model.
Can we
I do not believe.
hack? Oh,
I do not believe that will work.
compost.
This port provides tricorder access to computer.
Oh, okay. Ooh, tracker mailers.
Open a channel to Tracker Melas.
Channels open.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of Starship Enterprise. I'm investigating the absence of Dr. Hoon Forsh.
Greetings. I doubt that she is in any danger. She's probably just taking a vacation after her blow-up with Constable Lixie.
Okay.
We found your name in the doctor's laboratory. What is your relationship with her?
We are gay lovers.
I teach her territorial recognition. At least I did. We suspended our lessons after the power outages began. I haven't seen her since, but I doubt she's lost. Such an excellent tracker, even if she is a bit weak in the nose.
You mentioned power outages. Can you describe them in greater detail?
A power surge at our quarantine shelter destroyed some of the generators. 2 watchers were seriously injured and several animals escaped. Since then, we've had outages in the biotopes. They're still under investigation.
Without the generator, the individual containment fields in the shelter will not function. You would no longer be able to quarantine any animals for analysis or adaptation.
That's right. Most of our personnel are out searching for escaped animals right now. Dr. Hunforsh might be doing that on her own.
Like, the more they insist that the Dr. Funhirsch is fine, is of course that she's not fine.
I have some questions regarding several animal carcasses which we found in the doctor's laboratory.
Of course.
Dr. Hunforsh was examining these carcasses for a reason. I suggest we perform biological and sonic scans on the carcasses ourselves.
I wish you well on your search.
Huh?
Open a channels. This blow-up you mentioned, do you mean the constable and the doctor had an argument?
Dr. Hunforsh discovered that several animals from Aramut's second shipment were illegal species which had been mistagged. I think she accused the constable of smuggling, but I'm not sure. Healer Zolis told me the story.
Healer Zolis.
What exactly are the Watcher's responsibilities?
The Watchers feed and care for the preserved species.
Smuggling is a serious offense. It would certainly jeopardize the acceptance of Marasia into the Federation.
That's why she thought Constable Lixie might be involved, to thwart Federation entry.
Thank you for your time.
I wish you...
It's possible the constable felt that telling us about her argument with the doctor would arouse our suspicions. But why would she withhold information about the escapes?
She's clearly guilty of something, but maybe, she didn't kill Dr. Funhirsch or anything, because that would be too simple. Healer Zolis.
Open a channel to Healer Zolis.
Channels to Healer Zolis are closed.
Okay, they're closed. About Grower Inungo.
Open a channel to Grower Inungo.
Channels to Grower...
Closed. Did it say
Open
indefinite?
Channels to Grower Inungo are closed indefinitely.
Does it mean that we can never... Because I think that Zolis was different.
Open a channel to Consultant Idia.
Idia. Wait, that sounds familiar. I think it was mentioned while we were still on the Enterprise or something.
Channels to Consultant Idia are closed at this time.
Yeah, it's closed at this time, but not indefinitely. So maybe at some point we can talk to them.
Open a channel to Tiller Miveat.
Channels to Tiller Miveat are closed indefinitely.
Open a
channel.
Okay, let's use these carcasses on the scope.
Stereodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag. Subject is in a carnivore.
Okay. So it's a boar.
Diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal.
So what is this then? It's just a carcass.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been
victim of
drained of
vampire.
electrical energy.
The insectivore is possibly a member of the Talpidae family. This paramammalian species has been cryogenically preserved for medical analysis.
Still, I don't think they're cryogenically preserved right now. They're not in a, fridge or anything. What did we use there? Did we just use the computer? Did we use the biotable?
The biotable incorporates bioassay hardware to analyze specimens.
Use it on these things. Okay, we can.
Subject is marked as a myochordae mole. Probable cause of death is neural energy loss.
So is this like a autopsy bed, basically?
Subject is marked as a Frednorian boar. Probable cause of death is malnutrition.
I am not certain this is a Frednorian boar. I believe it may be an Akana boar, a close genetic relative.
So I guess maybe the mistagging means, exactly, that they were smuggling animals.
Subject is marked as a Kujan gibbon. Probable cause of death is massive infection by natural parasites. This parasite is not native to the Kujan's habitat.
Maybe we should go interview Lixie, Constable Lixie. Force her to admit her lies. Lying Lixie, is that how you... Lixie? This? Maybe spell her name. Close enough. Let's use Diana. She's so good at talking, right? Okay, going straight into it.
Could you tell me why Dr. Hunforsh believed that animals were being smuggled into the preserve?
She found a Romulan creature, which is, of course, banned from import by Federation law. It was tagged as a similar legal species. She has accused me of smuggling it in order to damage our chances for Federation membership.
How do you account for the mistagged animal?
I blame our supplier, Aramat. He's rude, devious, and barely competent. If I'd known Aramat was a Ferengi, I'd never have listened to Idia's recommendation. But the contract is binding, and he does deliver on time.
Hey, Agent Double Hertz, welcome. Going where no one has gone before.
Constable, I understand the preserve has been experiencing some unusual power outages.
Those were just a few temperamental generators failing. They've been repaired. Is the Federation now concerned with our internal technical difficulties as well?
Why are you so opposed to the Federation?
Membership in the Federation would compromise Marasia's freedom of action. Some of us would rather not see that happen.
Thank you for your time. I believe the Constable. She seems genuinely devoted to the preserve, and I don't think she would resort to smuggling, even to thwart Federation membership.
Okay. Well, I agree, because it would be too obvious and easy or something if she was a bad guy.
I can't use this. I can't use... That's not where...
Can we take fruit from there?
This is the constable.
The computer is a BAT 400.
I acknowledge your curiosity.
Let's see if we talk as data. Can we look at your computer?
Has there been any contact with Dr. Hun Forsch?
No, I'm...
Okay, nope. Can't take the
I do not
braiding.
believe that. I do not believe...
Visitors for Constable Lixie.
Can we take samples from
I see no... I see no... I see no...
Okay. Let's see. What are we supposed to do next? Think. Let's go back to the lab. Try to still call some people. Ghostbusters.
Open a channel to...
Channels?
Open a channel.
Channels open.
Yeah.
Has Dr. Hun Forsch contacted you?
Hun Forsch.
No, I still have no scent of her, but I feel she will return soon enough.
I have some questions regarding several animal carcasses which we found in the doctor's laboratory.
Of course.
The boar's identity tag is incorrect. It is actually an Akana boar, a close genetic relative of the Frednorian. However, Akana are banned for import. How did this animal get into the preserve?
So this is the Romulan animal, I guess?
That's one of the new arrivals from the second shipment. Maybe there was an error. You know, we've had a number of minor problems with creatures from that shipment.
A creature tagged as a Frednorian boar apparently died of starvation. Do you know how this could have occurred?
Hard to say. The Watchers are quite good. I can't imagine they'd just let this happen. Maybe they were given the wrong care instructions, or maybe the animal was not identified correctly.
A creature tagged as a Kujan gibbon died of a parasitic infection not found in its native habitat. How could this have occurred?
I don't know. The Watchers are the ones who care for the animals. Maybe they can help you.
So how can we contact the Watchers?
One creature experienced an energy drain within its neural pathways. It is untagged but appeared to be a mole of some sort.
It's probably a Myocordae mole. They're quite common on Marasia, but I've never heard of one dying like this before.
Its cause of death is unusual, but not unprecedented. I have personally encountered a species that consumed human neural energy for survival. Is there a preserve animal that might feed on Myocordae neural energy?
None that I know of. Perhaps the Myocordae got caught in one of the generator power surges, but then it wouldn't be drained of energy. I don't know.
It's a vampire.
Thank you for your time.
I wish you well on your search.
Open a channels open.
Oh.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise. I'm investigating the absence of Dr. Hun Forsch.
So yeah, nice that we can talk to other people too.
As I told Constable Lixie, I don't know where she is. Must you interrupt my research with more pointless questions?
Yes, I must.
I'm afraid so. According to the Constable's report, you are the Preserve's consultant.
Yes, I help select and verify preserved species in the biotopes. The Marassians wanted a Federation expert, despite Lixie's objections. They were lucky to get me.
You were the last to see Dr. Hun Forsch before her disappearance?
As far as I know, that's not a crime.
Constable Lixie mentioned that you recommended the Ferengi trader Aramut for the second shipment.
Sus. Recommending a Ferengi.
He delivers what you want on time. The constable gave me hell when she found out that he was a Ferengi. She barely tolerates me because I'm a male.
I have some questions regarding several animal carcasses which we found in the doctor's laboratory.
Animal carcasses in an exobiology lab? Well, that's certainly unusual.
Is he trying to be funny?
A creature tagged as a Frednorian boar apparently died of starvation. Do you know how this could have occurred?
Sounds like incompetence to me. The Watchers blindly follow whatever care instructions they're given. No personal initiative at all.
The boar's identity tag is incorrect. It is actually an Akana boar, a close genetic relative of the Frednorian. However, Akana are banned for import. How did this animal get into the preserve?
It must have been smuggled in. You know, the Watchers have requested restricted species before and were denied. Dr. Hunforsh must have found out about it.
And that's why she was killed.
Consultant, I am puzzled. Since you verify preserved species, you must have known this was an Akana. Why did you not report the misidentification?
Question.
I didn't want to. I wanted the chance to study it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Who am I to deprive science of my brilliant research on such a specimen?
Did the doctor confront any of the Watchers with her suspicions?
I think that's why she's missing. When she confronted them with the Akana, they must have stunned her. Those stunners don't trigger the surveillance system, so nobody knows about it.
Why would the Watchers resort to smuggling?
They're fanatics out to save the endangered creatures of the universe. I've suspected them all along, especially when I discovered this mistagging. You see, these tags can only be reprogrammed by a Watcher.
So why didn't he, I don't know, contact a constable or something?
A creature tagged as a Kujan gibbon died of a parasitic infection not found in its native habitat. How could this have occurred?
I'd say it died of neglect. Those Watchers don't know the first thing about dealing with animals. They're not scientists. They're glorified zookeepers. Why don't you go ask them about it?
A mycordae mole experienced an electrical drain from its neural pathways. How could this have occurred?
I'd say it died of neglect. Those Watchers don't know the first thing about dealing with animals.
Same response.
I'd like to know what you and the doctor discussed.
When I saw her for supper the other day, she was talking about genetic samples from the last shipment. She knows I don't like to hear people talk while I eat, so she said little else.
But Dr. Hunforsh was cataloging Morassian species exclusively. Why would she want genetic samples from other animals in the preserve?
I don't concern myself with the lab work of junior scientists. Now, do you mind? I have important research to conduct.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for wasting it.
Idiot's accusation that the Watchers are fanatics is certainly plausible. Collectors can be quite zealous in their pursuit of rare specimens.
Idiot certainly has a high opinion of himself. The thing he seemed most interested in was his reputation.
Yeah, like I said, what an asshole.
Open a channel to Healer Zolas.
Channels to healers.
Okay.
Open a channel to Tiller Miveat.
Channels to Tiller.
Open a channel.
Channels to.
Okay, so I guess these two we can never contact. Let's
Open a channel to Tracker Melas.
Tracker Melas.
Channels open.
Has Dr. Hunforsh contacted you?
No, I still have no scent of her.
Thank you for your...
I wish you...
Right, and then maybe we should go back to the constable. Maybe we can ask her some more questions. More Q. Let's use Diana again.
Has anyone heard from Dr. Hyun Forsh?
No, I'm afraid.
Okay, nope. No answers. Maybe. The quarantine center. There's probably something we can do here.
I do not believe. This panel controls access to the quarantine area. The gates. This panel controls the containment field. The field is centered on the harmonic.
If we use the medical tricorder, and we get like some biosignatures or something.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
I am receiving readings of unusually high. The harmonic collector operates on the same principle. These generators create a network of force field segments to form separate containment areas.
Is there anything else here? There's the gate.
Intriguing. No unusual. No.
Can we go down here? Oh yeah, we can walk. I mean, run quickly. Oh, we can actually go down here, alright?
I do not believe that will work. I do not believe.
That's not. These are the controls for the harmonic.
Warp smash.
That does not. That does.
I do not believe. This cage was broken open from the inside, most likely by the.
This cage was opened from the inside by a creature of impressive strength.
Impressive. Can we compare these
I do not believe.
animals? Like, you know, oh, it's clearly broken by this animal.
I do not.
Guess we can't use the field
That-
generators.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Well, we can't raise the dead, make some zombie alien animals. Rather stumped.
It's not. This harmonic collector was probably set up to protect the animals by absorbing unnatural noises. It's not. This harmonic collector was. I use. It's not.
Can we try?
It's a cryogenically preserved. It's a cryo. It's a cryo.
Should try these places again. Maybe there's something else here.
It's not. It's not.
Skull.
It's not.
What's with the skulls?
There's nothing unusual here. According to the kiosk map, the population within the living jelly corals is constantly in flux. This kiosk has an auxiliary power port. All we need is a standard... It's not...
Worf can't punch these jellyfish.
That does not.
Nope.
I do not believe. I do not.
I see.
Can we still steady?
The field unit is stalled.
See? Is there any point?
This field unit's empty, but it's been programmed to go into the biotopes to collect sand.
Okay, so we can get the sample again. Let's go here. Maybe there's somebody at the shuttle dock now or something, or we use the shuttle.
That's not... That's not...
Like the braiding and the basket and everything is like hinting like I should do something. Let's try to speak with Worf. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Has Dr. Hoonforce returned?
No.
I do not believe. I do not believe that I can.
It's not... Quite an impressive...
So it's a watchdog.
Verandas are highly...
What a beautiful...
It is an impressive.
No unusual...
The carvings are signatures of all past inhabitants.
The Morassians certainly have...
These carvings.
Morassia has some...
Wonder if the carvings actually mean something like plot-wise or puzzle-wise. We have gained access to this thing, but how do we... Can we kick
I do not believe that.
Constable's ass? Take a sample of the constable.
I see no way.
Let's go to the lab one more time. Is there something else we can do here? We use the carcasses and this and that. Don't really... Somebody...
Open the channel to Consultant Idia.
Channels open.
I wish to ask you some questions.
Look, I'm in the middle of...
What if Worf does it? Maybe he can be more aggressive.
Open a channel to Consultant Idia.
Channels open.
I must speak to you about Dr. Hoonforce.
Look, I'm in the...
Open a channel to Consultant...
Channels.
I'd like to speak to you.
Look,
What if we say like, "Thank you for your time"? It's like, "Oh, you're so
Open
grateful.
a
Now I
channel.
will help you."
Channels.
I'd like to speak.
Look, I'm in the...
Okay, wait.
Open a channel to
Channels.
thank you for your
Thank you for...
Minus, how about... We
Open
still
a
Channels. Computer.
can't talk to Zolis.
open a channel.
Channels.
Thank you for your. I wish you. That's not. The doctor probably.
Yes, I should just swallow my pride and check a walkthrough, because I feel like I've done everything I can think of. Like otherwise it's just gonna be desperate trial and error crap. So let's find a walkthrough. Just reading the walkthrough now. Four samples. Okay, so there's more samples to take. So there's like more samples to take in the bog forest. Alright, maybe other places too. Yeah, yeah, there's tunnel. Alright. Guess. I think it was.
I see no.
Where's the other?
I see
tunnels. Oh, there. Let's use this. Yeah, we got something.
the neural cells of this deceased Granger bogfish show unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable.
Alright. Channel 2, alright. This thing, no, this thing.
The neural cells of this deceased Direwood ferret show unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable.
And one more tunnel somewhere. Here. Yeah, because 4 is the one we noticed first. Or I noticed. We, I, they, them.
The neural cells of this deceased comp shrew shows unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable.
So maybe the other bio areas, biotopes or whatever, have more to analyze still, or more samples.
Serial diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been.
So is it another animal with drained energy? Let's see. But it's gonna be vampires.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject
Okay, yeah, there's many vampires. Or maybe one vampire, but like many
Seriodiagnostic
victims.
tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject contains high ionic residue and trace amounts of neurotranquilizers. Originating creature may consume...
So this was in the cage, because there's ionic residue. It doesn't mean originating creature may consume energy. Does it mean that the animal that attacked him, or this animal? Okay, let's talk to our friends again. First
Open the
Melas,
channel to
because
Tracker
she's less
Melas.
annoying.
Channels open.
I guess
Has
not.
Dr. Hun...
No,
Thank you for...
I wish you well on...
Open the channel to...
Channels.
I wish to ask you some questions.
Look,
Okay. Do we have to go to the other biotopes? Are there other stuff? I guess I have to use... I think it was A. Yes, alright.
Although it is tagged as a Genzer lizard, its blood samples contradict the identification. Additional lab work would be advisable.
Okay. Then... there's the crater and pit. I think I used the crater already. This is the pit. I was like... yeah, there's a volcano or something.
The neural cells of this deceased Umblumba bird exhibit unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable.
Guess that's... well, like this looks like some cave, but I guess it isn't. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. Let's go analyze the stuff.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete.
Yeah, so the
Subject's neural
vampire
pathways have
is
been drained of electrical
in several
energy.
locations. Science poke.
I do not believe that will work.
I think I managed to save though. Yes, I guess it's registered as twice or something. So let's go to the last place still. Marine biotope. Maybe there's something else. Shell corals. Did I see antenna? Yeah.
This is part of the surveillance system monitoring distress calls in the preserve. The antennae trigger informational displays of various species.
I guess it's just to use the system. I don't really see anything.
Intriguing.
Like anything else to take samples from, or is it like I have to take samples from different individual jelly corals? Let's see if we get more samples. We do. this one. I guess 4 sounds reasonable. Alright, let's see.
The blood sample from this Edlin fish contradicts its ID tag.
Yeah.
The blood sample shows the Birkby fish is undergoing its seasonal transformation. All other readings are normal. The epidermal sample shows that the cortic arthropod is shedding, but all other readings are...
Back to the biolab. But you know, this is both very adventure game-ish and Star Trek-ish, so I can't complain. I'm gonna quickly check on my son. Yeah, he's sleeping like a piggy. Okay.
Diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag. Serial diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete.
For the police, all normal.
Serial diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete.
Right. Why is Healer Zolis up here now?
Open a channel to Healer Zolis.
Channels open.
Okay, because she's available.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise. I'm investigating the absence of Dr. Hoon Forsh.
A Starfleet officer. I was expecting this.
Tracker Melas indicated that you knew of a confrontation between Dr. Hoon Forsh and the Constable.
Yes, the doctor mentioned it when she asked about Aramet. He's a Ferengi who provides us with alien species for the preserve.
Was she inquiring about mistagged animals from his shipment?
Yes, she had spoken to Zudan, one of the 3 watchers in charge of the last shipment. He told her to talk to Aramet.
On several occasions, the Watchers requested restricted species and were denied. Is it possible that Aramet was secretly supplying the Watchers with illegal species?
Aramet has a rather unsavory reputation. The Watchers wouldn't have anything to do with someone like that. But you can ask Zudan yourself.
Did Consultant Idia know of Aramet's reputation when he recommended him for a traitor?
Considering how long Idia and Aramet have known each other, I would think so. Those two go back quite a while. I think Idia even came here on Aramet's ship.
Did the other Watchers also tell her to speak to Aramet?
I doubt it. The other Watchers were at the quarantine shelter and suffered some kind of neural energy drain when the generators exploded. They've been comatose ever since. Zudan's the only Watcher on duty now.
Interesting. Sounds like some vampire stuff again. Or is it because of the generator explosion that there's no vampire after all?
We have found several animals which suffered energy drains. Perhaps we could compare neuroscans to see if the injuries are similar.
I'll send you the Watcher's neuroscans. You can view them on the bio table, but I recommend you speak to Watcher Zudan. You can find him at the quarantine shelter.
Thank you for your time.
Certainly. Good luck to you.
Idia was the last to see Dr. Hoon Forsh before she disappeared. Idia is friends with a Ferengi, and Ferengi traders are not known for their honor. Perhaps Idia is guilty.
Simple logic, but makes sense.
The Watchers suffered an electrical energy drain from their neural pathways, like the Myochordae mole. Watchers suck. No unusual.
Yes, so it's the same. So maybe they also suffered from the explosion then. Or maybe the Watchers didn't actually suffer the energy drain from the explosion, but because of the vampire. I guess that's possible too. So let's go talk to Zoldan, whatever his name was. Yeah. Zoldan. Just overwrite this one. Let's send Troy alone with the dangerous orangutan down there to the arena.
I'm Councillor Deanna Troy of the Enterprise. I'm investigating the disappearance of Dr. Hun Forsch.
I'm responsible for preserve animals, not Federation scientists.
Are you aware that Dr. Hun Forsch was concerned with the possibility of smuggling in the preserve?
Yes, she came here soon after the outages, ranting away. Imagine, accusing me, when I'm the one who told her about that boar mistagging.
I'm getting very unusual readings in this area. What kind of creature was housed here?
A 2-meter-long, 180-kilogram Sultus reptile which came in on the last shipment. I found the Watchers next to its cage the night of the outages. It's still missing.
Thunder lizard. Thunder dragon.
I'm also picking up traces of some kind of tranquilizing agent in its residue.
Argonaut always doses his animals with neurotranquilizers, just like Idia. We had to feed the reptile intravenously for days. It finally woke up right before the accident, just in time to escape.
Curious.
And 2 days later, your colleagues got injured and the power outages occurred. We also found animals drained of electrical energy near samples from a creature alien to those habitats. I wonder, maybe the Sultus reptile is responsible for all of it.
But there were no reports of it being seen near any of the power outages, and that reptile isn't easy to miss. Unless it's found a way to turn itself invisible, you're going to need another theory.
We once encountered a species on Davidia 2 which consumed human neural energy. They could also become invisible by phasing out of the time continuum. Maybe the creature we're looking for is something similar and was just mistagged as a Sultus reptile.
I'm currently, rewatching Star Trek Next Generation series, and I think that's the next episode I'm supposed to watch. Time's Arrow. I think that refers to that episode or those dual episodes.
Well, if you believe so, I suppose it's possible.
2 of your colleagues suffered unusual neural energy drain. What happened to them?
I don't know. During my evening rounds, I found them unconscious next to the Sultus reptile cage. I carried them outside the shelter and was going for help when the generators exploded.
When did you last see the doctor?
I haven't seen her for some time. I've been busy recovering animals which escaped during the power outages. It's not easy work. The last time I saw her, I sent her to talk to Argonaut.
So you were the one who found the boar carcass?
Yes. It died just before the outages, and I wanted her to test it.
I thought Consultant Idia was the preserve consultant. Why didn't you go to him?
I don't trust him. Always drugging and borrowing animals for his experiments. In the interests of science, he says. I don't know how he could have approved that mistagging in the first place.
Okay, my theory is that he's actually drugging and date raping the animals. Idia.
According to the constable, since Dr. Hun Forsch hasn't triggered your surveillance system, she's not in any danger. Do the Watcher Stunners trigger the surveillance system?
The system only detects signs of distress. Normal sleep does not raise an alarm. Likewise, stunners and neurotranquilizers also don't alert the system. Unlike Idia and Aramet, we prefer stunners. Chemical sedation can be harmful.
There was a mistagged animal in the last shipment, and the Watchers are the only ones who can change ID tags.
That's true, but the suppliers tag the animals first. We just match them up with the constable's shipping orders. Idia is responsible for verifying them.
I think the doctor suspected the Watchers because she believed you were upset that your request for rare species had been denied.
Only 4 species out of 112. Of course, we were upset at first, but once the preserve is completed, we can always try again.
Thank you for your time.
Watch your step now.
Idia persuaded the constable to use Aramet, and Idia is also capable of verifying mistagged species. And he had the neurotranquilizers to knock out Dr. Hunforsh if she posed a threat to him.
Only stunners or drugs could disable someone without setting off the surveillance systems. Idia has a supply of neurotranquilizers.
Okay. We go talk to Constable Lixie first, though. Oh. Yes. I think that's the last one before we came to the planet. Let's just overwrite this one.
Constable, there's reason to believe that Consultant Idia was smuggling rare species into the preserve through his friend Aramet.
Are you trying to pick up where Dr. Hunforsh left off? She accused nearly everyone else of the same thing.
Idia persuaded you to hire Aramet and knowingly verified mistagged rare species. Idia also uses neurotranquilizers, which he could have used to subdue Dr. Hunforsh without triggering the surveillance system.
Idia's been nothing but trouble since he got here. This time he's gone too far. I'll send for him so we can settle this once and for all.
Please wait here until Constable Lixie returns.
Oh, that was fast.
Constable, we asked Consultant Idia to go to your office. He went to get some items, then suddenly beamed out. He seems to be gone.
Oh my god.
He must have called Aramet for help. The Ferengi has a subspace transporter. See if you can find Dr. Hunforsh.
There's a woman here asleep with a gag over her mouth. Maybe she knows.
That's her, you idiot. Wake her and send her here. And have a look around Idia's office while you're there. He might have left some evidence.
Cool animation. Oh, okay, that's her.
Have you captured Idia?
No. Unfortunately, he escaped with Aramet. This Federation team was sent to find you. Perhaps they can help.
I'm Counselor Troy of the Starship Enterprise. Don't worry, we'll make sure we find Idia and Aramet.
Forget them. We have to recapture the mistagged Sultus. It's already killed dozens of animals and destroyed several containment field generators.
This creature needs to be captured. Constable, have you restored power to the quarantine shelter generators?
The shelter force field will not help us. The creature escaped once, and it will escape again.
We could try to rephase the force field energy frequencies. It might be enough to stop the creature.
That might work. But the only place we can rephase the force field power is at the main power grid.
I'll go rephase the force field power.
I don't think she'll be doing it. It's gonna be Data.
Good. The power grid is on the other side of the preserve. Take one of the shuttles.
I hate to interrupt, but just how are we supposed to lure this creature back to the shelter?
What about the harmonic collector? It can emit high-energy EM fields. Let's use that as bait.
Yes, that should do it. V, I'll send one of the Watchers with you to the shelter to help set it up. If we can get the field power rephased, we might get that thing under control. I'll stay and monitor the situation from here.
Okay. Save. Monster Hunt.
That is unnecessary.
Monster Hunt is unnecessary? You think so, Data? Quarantine shelter. Oh, no, we are supposed to go to the shuttle, right? So, choose this. Board shuttle, yes.
This is the utilities distribution network. It controls the allocation of resources in the preserve, including electricity.
Seems like a puzzle.
This is the utility trunk controls the field energy distribution to the waveguide conduit networks. Intriguing.
The energy fields are responding. Frequency phasing complete.
Constable, has the harmonic collector been arranged?
Yes, but Dr. Hunforsh needs your help with the quarantine shelter. The only Watchers I could find are needed to oversee the other biotopes.
So wait, we only had to come here to press the button on the console, and we don't have to like align these to get all the bulbs to light or something.
We will be there.
Just one more thing. Zudan tells me those generators won't hold up for long, and we can't afford to send much power to the shelter right now. Many biotopes are already on reserve power only.
We will review the situation at the shelter when we arrive. Where will you be?
I'll be controlling electrical systems from my office. Then I have to call an emergency meeting of the Marassian Constabulary to explain just what's going on.
So I'll be back supervising, yeah.
I do not believe that. I do not believe. The biphase waveguide conduit networks control no unusual. The utility trunk controls the field energy distribution. No unusual.
All right. How do we leave this place? Where's the exit? Like they, obviously came from there. Is there like the shuttle somewhere? Do we use the shuttle? Oh.
Intriguing.
Exit is here. But didn't we came from there, right? That's where they were. Oh, and we are back here already. Okay, this might be like a boss battle, so let's save again.
That is unnecessary.
Alright, so let's check the console.
This panel controls access to the quarantine area. The gates open automatically in the event of a power failure. This panel controls the containment field. The field is centered on the harmonic collector.
Let's move them out of the way. They're fat asses.
This is the harmonic collector control. The collector is...
So I guess turn this one.
The harmonic collector... I do not believe it. I do not believe it. I do not...
It's like a ghost trap.
We did it. Now what
Like
took you so long to find me?
Ghostbusters. Okay, we did it.
The investigation was actually quite short in duration. Apparently your absence was not keenly felt. Constable Lixie had attributed your absence to a field trip.
She was probably still upset that I accused her of smuggling. I suppose I should apologize to her, now that I know Idia was behind the whole thing.
Idiot.
How did Consultant Idia learn that you suspected him? Did you accuse him of smuggling as well?
I didn't confront him. I was just looking for information. But after I asked him about the Sultas, he must have panicked and decided to drug me. I should have suspected when he invited me to dinner. He hates to hear people talk while he eats.
It appears the Watchers knew nothing of Idia's scheme to smuggle rare animals into the preserve through Argonaut.
They were the ones who brought the mistag boar to my attention in the first place. They weren't smuggling anything.
Apparently, Consultant Idia underestimated this reptile's appetite for electrical energy.
That egotist, thinking he could get away with it. Some of these animals are even from Romulan space. Did he think I wouldn't notice?
Are you certain the animals are Romulan in origin?
It would take more tests to be certain, but they definitely came from Romulan space. It's not surprising. Argonaut does a lot of trading along the neutral zone.
What will happen to this reptile?
I'm sure Constable Lixie will want to send it back, unless I can convince her to keep it here. A creature like that doesn't come by every day.
I believe the captain will want to pursue Idia and Argonaut. Will this incident significantly delay completion of the preserve?
It'll be a little behind schedule, but I have a few suggestions to help them speed things up.
Then it is time we return to the Enterprise. Good luck, Doctor. Beam us up.
All right. We're down here. Another successful mission.
Captain's log supplemental. Our successful attempt to locate Dr. Hunforsh has uncovered another mystery. Apparently, the creature responsible for the chaos on Marassia may have come from Romulan space. We are currently searching for the Ferengi trader Argonaut. Despite somewhat questionable trading practices, he has never violated Federation law until now.
Alamut, the fortress of Alamut.
Captain, Tabak asks to speak with you.
Captain, I heard about what happened on Marassia. That creature you discovered, it sounds exactly like a Verenak, a Garidian creature. Except the Verenak was exterminated long ago.
How could a Ferengi trader get hold of an extinct animal?
I have a theory. The followers brought many animals with them when they fled Gerid. It may be that this creature came from the followers' colony.
Plot thickens.
So if we learn where he got the animal, we may learn where the fifth scroll is.
I think this is a promising lead to pursue.
Captain, we've found Argonaut. Our Ferengi trader should be at Jaward 3.
Jaward.
Set a course for the Jaward system. Engage.
Entropy. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go to the holodeck. So I said I wanted to, try to replay the prologue, I guess.
Acknowledged.
So there was something finicky with the sound, the stream.
Captain's log, stardate 47111.1. A Federation listening post along the Romulan neutral zone has detected an unidentified vessel headed for Federation space. The Enterprise is moving to intercept.
At its reported heading and velocity, the vessel will enter Federation space in approximately 47.3 seconds.
Go to yellow alert.
We have the vessel on sensors.
The ship is a Garidian scout ship. They are driving their engines too hard. Their warp core is critical.
The Garidians? What is the status of their relationship with the Romulan Empire?
They are on friendly terms and may share technology.
We are being hailed.
On screen.
Help us. We are fleeing political persecution. We seek asylum. We are being persecuted.
Their signal is breaking up.
What do you make of this, number one?
It could be a trick.
The Garidians have earned a reputation as honorable warriors, Captain. They do not ordinarily resort to trickery.
We are within visual range. The Garidians' warp drive is failing. They are dropping sublight speed inside Federation space.
Trickery.
Slow to impulse.
Warbird decloaking directly ahead. The Warbird is also Garidian. They are hailing us.
This is an internal Garidian matter. Withdraw at once.
You are violating Federation space.
They have cut off transmission.
The Warbird has locked its tractor beam onto the scout ship.
Go to red alert.
Okay. Let's go back to the bridge. Let's see
Admiral
what
Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
I'd like to confirm our current orders.
Of course. Starfleet Command is still considering the options.
Okay, so no, nothing.
What's your assessment of our recent performance?
You did good work on Marasia. Dr. Hunforsh is back at work with the Preserve, and relations with the Marasians have improved noticeably since your visit. Shall I go on?
Please do.
The Enterprise responded to a distress call from Merton Station. Good work there, Picard. Without you saved hundreds of... Shall I go on?
No, thank. What is the current situation, Admiral? Is there anything in particular we should be aware of?
Aside from some Romulan activity, but we have received an official complaint from Garrett regarding the refugees. This is a tricky diplomatic situation, and it would help if you found the fifth scroll, or proved it didn't exist.
Okay. Picard
out. Counselor, do you have...
I'm sorry, Cap.
Mr. Data.
I suggest we...
Though we're
sorry,
NPCs,
Captain,
we don't have thoughts. Alright, let's just wait until we arrive at Word 3. Why is it always 3? Word 3, Horst 3. Okay, Simcoe 4. Horst... Oh, yeah, Horst 3, 2 times here for some reason. Cashat, Asshat. 10 light years, okay, almost there. Oh, half light year.
According to Aramit's flight plans, he should have arrived at Joward 3.
Mr. Data, report.
There is no ship in this vicinity. However, sensors are picking up subspace induction vortices headed for the Nygold system.
Set a course for the Nygold system. Engage.
Alright. So there's gonna be more waiting. Nygold. I hear monster brewing, waking. Yeah, I guess I should go check on my son if he actually woke up. Alright, sorry about that. I have returned. My son is eating banana. And we are soon arriving in Nygold.
Captain, we are approaching Aramit's ship.
Scan the ship.
Scan the ship. I want to know if Idiot is on board.
His hull is lined with a neutronium alloy. Our sensors are unable to penetrate it.
Just shoot them, kill them all. Yeah, we know he's a criminal, so I guess. Prepare a tractor beam.
Mr. Worf, prepare a tractor beam. Helm, take us into range.
They have raised their shields.
Sir, we will be unable to use the tractor beam while their shields are raised.
Is that how it works?
They are attempting to flee. At maximum speed, they will be out of range in 12 seconds.
Shields up, Mr. Worf. Lock phasers. Mr. Worf, open a channel.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah.
This is Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. You are in violation of Federation trade laws. If you do not surrender immediately, we will be forced to take action.
This is just like the Star Wars prequels, because it's about trade laws and trade disputes.
I am Aramat, an honest Ferengi trader. I am not a criminal. Why does the Federation persecute me?
You are wanted for smuggling. You will accompany us to the nearest starbase where you will be turned over to the proper authorities.
Accusations require proof, Captain. I do not think Starfleet Command would enjoy hearing how you bullied a defenseless trader based only upon your suspicions.
Your last shipment to Marassia included several protected species banned from import under Federation law.
Nonsense. All of my animals are perfectly legal.
The animals listed in your records may have been legitimate, Aramat, but those weren't the ones you shipped. The restricted species were deliberately mistagged.
This is a terrible shock to me, Captain. My suppliers must have substituted the illegal animals to fill their orders. It is a sad thing when a supplier cheats an honest businessman like myself. I'm glad we could clear up this misunderstanding so quickly. If that is all, I'll be on my way.
Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. Bye.
Perhaps the Romulans would be interested to learn that several of the species you transported came from their space. I think I'll send them a report. You do know what Romulans do to smugglers, don't you?
What lies are you spreading, human? I didn't take any Romulan species. They were from Phrygia.
Sorry, went to give some banana to my son. He sounds like an honest guy. Yeah, exactly. As honest as the next Ferengi.
Well, if we're mistaken, I'm sure you can explain everything to the Romulans when they find you.
I am sure we can negotiate a deal, Captain Picard.
The only thing I'm willing to negotiate is your surrender, as well as Idia's.
You can take Idia, but I can tell you much in exchange for my freedom. Perhaps you'd be interested in some unusual movements of the Romulan fleet.
Mr. Data, transmit the coordinates of the brig so that Argonaut can beam Idia to his new quarters. All right, Argonaut, you've got a deal.
Done then. It is a fair exchange. You may have Idia and my shipping records immediately. Now, for the information you have purchased. I hear reports from the other side of the neutral zone, not that I have ever been there, of course, about a massive refit of the Romulan fleet.
What kind of refit?
They have new tuxedos.
They've upgraded the warp coils and added secondary power cores to many warbirds. The weapon systems suffer, of course. It may even impair cloaking ability. But they could easily outlast any Federation vessel at maximum warp.
So they want a race. It's gonna be Initial D in space.
It sounds as if the Romulans are in a
That's
race.
What I said.
One they want to win very badly.
Who can say what the Empire does or does not want? But a merchant always watches the spending habits of potential customers. For example, there has been a sharp rise in the price of ancient Takan and Chodak relics in sectors near the neutral zone.
Takan is from the first season episode. The Last Outpost is the first Star Trek episode with Ferengi as well. Some ancient empire, like that's been destroyed, of course. And Chodak was the other one that the Vulcan was investigating, I think.
Interesting information, if it's true.
I would never cheat you, Captain. Now, this has been very entertaining, but I do have other customers.
The Ferengi is moving away. Warp 5.
Let him go. We have what we came for.
Captain, the report on Aramit's shipment is in the computer. Apparently the animals which Dr. Huhn-Forsch thought were from Romulan space actually came from Shoniosho Epsilon 6, uncharted territory.
Shoniosho Epsilon 6.
I'll be sure to look at that report soon, Number 1.
There's more, Captain. We can check on those animals in the Federation morphology database. These creatures are definitely related to species from Garrod. Shanoishu Epsilon 6, or Phrygia, as Argonaut calls it, might just be our lost Garidian colony.
Okay, the Jonathan Frakes, the voice actor, is clearly just really Shanoishu Epsilon 6, or Phrygia, as Argonaut calls it, he's phoning it in. Clearly in these lines. Well, I guess Shanoisho is a very difficult word. And maybe he's not good with Roman numerals.
Be sure to alert our guests. Lay in a course for Shanoisho Epsilon 6, Warp 5.
See, now it's written as 6, not, VI. Interesting. Inconsistent.
Aye, sir. Engage.
Okay, we are moving again. Oh, 50 light years, so it's quite far away. Let's do save. Frigid or whatever the place was called. Can we talk to...
Please, Captain, in the name of...
We must locate...
What do you intend to do with the fifth?
We will
And discovering the fifth scroll would...
Like that. We have the guy in the brig, right? You Lydia?
Counselor,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Day. Mr. Worf.
Captain, we should check.
They have zero initiative. They're just, oh, Starfleet, tell us what to do. What do you think? I guess we can't talk to Lydia,
Warning.
which is
Entering
lame.
nebula.
I guess we couldn't really learn any relevant new information. I'll go release my son from the feeding chair.
Entering Federation space.
Okay, we are arriving.
Helm, standard orbit.
Great timing. Parking
Captain's
orbit.
log supplement. The Enterprise has arrived at the Shono Isho Epsilon system, where, according to Aramat's data, we expected to find the world where the followers settled. However, our sensors show no Class M planets in the system at all.
Yes, we arrived. Well, no, we already... Let's just override this. So wait, can we... Oh yes, Shadow Issue Epsilon 6.
There is no response from the planet, Captain.
Data, is it possible there's something we missed?
I can attempt to enhance the scan matrix. That may increase our sensor resolution.
Make it so.
Well, is he doing it?
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
Okay. What's this? Tactical. Troy?
I don't think Aramat was lying to us about this location, Captain. I do sense life out there, but it's hard to be more specific at this distance.
If the followers are out there, how do you propose we locate them?
These are people who fled from persecution on Garid. They might be hiding deliberately. It may be better to let them locate us by sending out a general message of friendship.
Hello, we are friends.
Perhaps one of our passengers could think of something that would encourage the followers to respond.
Aramot is a Ferengi. Maybe he altered his navigational logs to throw us off the track.
That is a possibility. There is physical evidence, however, that Aramat did visit this system.
What sort of evidence, Mr. Data?
The hull of Aramat's ship had recently been irradiated by chromaton particles. Shono Isho Epsilon is the only star in this sector that emits chromaton particles.
Interesting.
Mr. Worf, your analysis.
Captain, we should check our orders from Star.
We've arrived at Aramat's coordinates, but if the followers are here, they're hiding. Do you suppose they'd respond to a message of friendship?
Perhaps they would pay attention to someone who quoted the lawgiver. Captain, if you patch me through your comm system, I could send out an appropriate message.
Gonna just say, run, don't listen to them, don't trust them.
Make it so.
Aye, Captain.
when the lawgiver left Garrett, he said of the ruling council, "They have taken my words and engraved them backwards."
Okay, can we contact them now?
There is no response from the planet.
Okay, maybe. Let's try Lucana.
Too long have we been the slaves of our patrician masters. We must find that fifth scroll to save them.
Blah, blah, blah.
Please, Captain. In the...
There is no response, sir.
Well, it was worth a try.
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
I suggest we contact...
Yeah, let's contact Starfleet.
Admiral William.
I'd like to...
Of course. Starfleet Command.
What is the cut?
Aside from some Romulan, but we have received an official complaint.
Yeah, okay.
Picard?
Then can we send
Sir, we are being hailed.
Okay. Just had to wait a while.
Who is this that knows the lawgiver's lament?
I remember seeing this image, probably in some, gaming magazine back in the day, like the review. This silly... He looks a bit like a poor man's version of High Elves from, Warhammer.
I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I shall need more information before I can trust you. Tell me more about yourself.
We represent the United Federation of Planets. We're on a mission of peace.
Is that why your ship is bristling with weapons?
Well, sometimes you just have to kick some ass and chew bubblegum.
We use our weapons purely for defense.
I see. And would the Federation be willing to defend us?
Starfleet protects all of Federation space, which includes this system. If you wish, your world could even apply for Federation membership.
I don't think the Romulans or Garidians would like that. They both have made claims on this world.
That is unfortunate, but immaterial. Your planet is in Federation space. If you ask for our assistance, we will give it.
That is a noble attitude.
We have several Garidian refugees aboard. They are seeking to bring the wisdom of the lawgiver's fifth scroll back to Garrett.
Garrett had its chance, and it cast the lawgiver and our ancestors aside. It is too late to mend their relations with us now.
These are reformers, hoping to use the lawgiver's words to improve Garidian society.
That is a cause the lawgiver would have approved. You've given me much to think about, Captain. Allow me a few moments to consider it.
I understand. We will remain in orbit and await your response.
I feel like a warbird is gonna appear or something. I don't know, Conehead.
Counselor, do you have any thoughts?
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't...
Sorry, but I don't
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
I suggest...
any thought processes ever.
Sir, we are being hailed.
Finally?
On screen.
I have decided to trust you. I am Larak, Chancellor of the planet, Phrygia. How did you know we were here?
A Ferengi trader claimed he picked up some Garidian animals here.
Aramat. We started dealing with him to purchase some outside technology, and we gave him some animals in return. Fortunately, we never told him much about ourselves.
How do you manage to conceal your entire planet?
The technology is similar to the Romulan cloaking device. It fools sensors into misreading what they see. We had to protect ourselves in case Garrett's forces came after us.
wonder if it was their drone thingy that attacked the space station, the chameleon thing, because it could fool the sensors as well.
May I send some of my crew down to learn more about you?
Since our deception is discovered, I suppose there is no harm in letting a small number of off-worlders visit. But there must be no Garidians in the party. They have not yet earned our trust.
I agree to your terms, Chancellor. I shall send my first officer, Commander Riker, as my personal representative.
Good, Captain. It is always gratifying to deal with a man of reason.
A man of treason.
I will transmit the landing coordinates to your computer.
Thank you. Number one, this is an extremely important first contact situation. I want you to lead the away team. See if you can locate the fifth scroll for our Garidian passengers.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if they have any.
Counselor, do you...
I'm sorry.
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
I suggest...
Any...
I'm sorry, Captain.
Alright, let's go to transport.
Beam down coordinates selected.
Sun is being naughty. It's pulling down clothes, drying and stuff. But let's see, who do we send? Well, Riker.
Commander Riker, please report to the transporter room. Lieutenant Commander Data, please report to the transporter room. Lieutenant Commander LaForge, please report to the transporter room. Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
May the lawgiver's spirit smile on you. I am Chancellor Larak. Welcome to Phrygius.
Thank you for letting us beam down. I'm Commander William Riker of the Starship Enterprise.
Except for Aramut, we have not had outworld visitors since the lawgiver brought us here. I have thousands of questions to ask, but I will do it at another time. How can I help you, Commander Riker?
We're looking for information about the fifth scroll your lawgiver brought here with him.
Why are you aliens interested in our scroll?
It may be the only way to prevent a civil war back on Garrett. Can you help us?
I am afraid not. I am only in charge of the civil government. That is a religious matter, so you must ask the leaders of the sects for help.
It's only been 1,000 years since the lawgiver left Garrett. Has your religion had such serious splits in so short a time?
Is it a short time?
Sadly, yes. Even before the lawgiver's death, his disciples began to disagree over the way his writings should be interpreted. They each made a copy of the fifth scroll that emphasized their own particular biases over all the others.
That must have been confusing.
It was worse than that. The lawgiver became disgusted with them and hid his original manuscript, vowing that no one would find it until the sects learned to cooperate.
From the way you're talking, I guess they never have.
An accurate appraisal. The lawgiver said he left the keys to the scroll's location with each of the sects. But so far, after centuries of feuding, all the sects have done is formalize their competition into the declaratory.
It's just like lemmings to the tribes. All of them hold a piece of the key.
The declaratory?
Yes, a series of philosophical contests the sects hold every decade. The winner has the right to collect some prize from the loser.
So do we have to win the declaratory stuff?
What are these pyramids?
The pyramids are relics of an ancient race called the Chodak. They were here long before we arrived from Garrod. Each sect adapted a pyramid to serve as a transporter to their temple.
Transporters, okay.
We've heard of the Chodak, but it's rare to find evidence of their presence in this section of the galaxy.
Oh yes, the Chodak Empire was vast indeed. Like the lawgiver before me, I have made extensive studies of their culture. I am actually considered something of an expert in the translation of Chodak runes.
I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. How does the meme go?
Well, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
I must return to my other duties now, but I will monitor your progress as my schedule permits. May the spirit of the lawgiver guide your steps.
Wow. T-pose teleportation. T-portation. Deportation. Alright. Pyramid planet. I guess I should end the stream here. Oh! What did Riker do?
May the wisdom of the lawgiver...
Yeah. I can deal with this. Like, I am very curious to examine... So this is the phaser. Phaser settings, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, and I am intrigued to, like, you know, discover what's the secret of this planet and Chodak and everything else. But that will have to wait for the next time. So I'm Adventure Argonaut, and I thank you for watching, and more cats in the chat from Agent Double Hertz.